Hi guys. Well, this video is just going to be basically a talking video. So I'm not going to be showing anything or doing any crafts in this video. So if that's a video that you don't like on my channel, then you'll probably want to skip this video. I'm going to answer a viewer's question that I got emailed in this video. And I'm also going to explain further more information that I have listed on my channel on YouTube. And I'm going to explain where to find these other inspirations for further growth. A viewer had emailed me, and since one viewer emailed me this question, I just kind of assumed that there might be many others that also have asked this question. So I wanted to explain. The viewer asked, how come you don't make videos like once or twice a week, every single week? And there's multiple reasons for that. One, I started this channel because when I was in the mood or I felt that I had something important that I wanted to share with the witchy community, I wanted to have a free outlet to share that. But I don't want it to become a job. I do not monetize. I don't have enough viewers to monetize, but I even have do not put related advertising. I've checked that box on my channel. Do not put related advertising on my channel. Because something I hate, I belong to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of channels on YouTube I'm subscribed to. And in the beginning of some of these channels that I've been subscribed to for many, many, many years, and these are not just witchy community channels that I'm referring to, they started out, you know, small like we all do, and they became really big. And when they became really big, they monetized, and every minute and a half to 2 minutes, they have an advertisement. And many times, the advertisements go back to back, and you can't skip ad until you basically watch the entire back-to-back ads. There's like more ads now in their videos than there is actual video. And that irks me. And so I don't want to ever become one of those channels that every 2 minutes throughout my video, you're subjected to watching back-to-back advertisements. That drives me insane. That's why I don't watch normal TV. I can't stand 15 minutes of commercial and 4 to 5 minutes of the actual show or the movie. I just won't watch. I unplug, I lose patience, you know what I mean? I'm just like, forget it. So I started this channel that on my terms, when I'm in the mood, when I have time, when I feel that something has come to my head that I want to share, a topic, a craft, a witchy tip, something of that nature. When I feel or I think of an idea of something to share to the channel that I feel is worth value, then I will make a video. But if weeks go by and I'm not getting inspiration, or you know, I just don't feel inspired all the time to make a video. It takes hours, I'm not exaggerating, for me to edit a video and to add some special effects or music, and even just to edit the video itself and cut out all the dead spots or all the mistakes, you know, while trying to make the video from beginning to end. There's mistakes in it that I cut out so I can piece it together and it's somewhat smooth. And you guys know from watching my videos are never professionally edited. I am not highly technical. I am not a computer whiz by any means. Just a second, I have to look on my computer here because it's saying something. Oh. Anyway, I don't want it to become a job, this huge pain in the ass chore to do videos on, every Wednesday and every Saturday. And I'm going to be honest, I do not always have constant ideas of what to make videos about that would interest you, that would hold your interest. Now that takes me into the algorithms or the stats of YouTube. The videos that I'm not showing a craft or showing how to make an oil or teaching how to do something, I only get between 6 and 8 views out of like almost like 270 subscribers. And the stats are also telling me that on the videos like this one where I'm just speaking, 3.5 minutes is the maximum average amount that viewers or subscribers are watching out of the entire video. That would be like you making a full course meal with appetizers and beverages and mixed drinks, side dishes, main courses, and you're planning all this food for almost 300 people, 300 guests. And only 6 or 8 people out of those 300 invited guests come to dinner. And out of those 6 or 8 guests that showed up, out of the almost 300 guests that were invited, they only take 3 things on their plate and they don't even finish them. Can you imagine how much? Now, I'm not spending a ton of money making the videos, but for the sake of the the story, the example I'm giving, all the money you spent on the food, all the hours on your feet prepping and preparing and cooking the food, all the energy it took to make drinks and appetizers, side dishes, main dishes. Do you get what I'm saying? And only 6 to 8 people out of the 300 show up. And out of those 6 or 8, they're not even eating all the things that you made and offered. They're only taking 2 or 3 and putting it on their plate, and they're not even finishing that. How would that make you feel, honestly? Would that inspire you to make a video once or twice every single week and spend hours and hours editing the video? It doesn't me. I'm human. I'm not a superhero or superhuman. I'm just an average, simple woman. And it doesn't inspire me. There's about 8 times so far through the month of December and January already that I've wanted to do a video, but it's a talking video. It's picking a topic and discussing it. I'm not showing or teaching anything. I'm just discussing for my video. And I end up not doing it because I have learned, if the stats of YouTube are correct, which I don't know if they are, nobody wants to watch them. And if they do click on them, they only watch 3.5 minutes, and that's it. They ditch the video and they move on to another channel, another person. They don't want to sit and listen to me talk. So that really discourages me to make videos where I'm just talking. I also belong to a lot of channels, like I mentioned before, and some, or a few, will just post a video 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 14 minutes long, and I watch it from start to finish, and when I get done, I'm like, that was a waste of my 14 minutes. What was the whole point of that video about, right? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be one of those YouTube content makers that are just throwing videos up every week just to throw something up. And then when you get done watching it, or even if you're only watching 4 minutes of it and you stop, you're like, that was a waste of my time. I shouldn't have even gone to that channel. I should have went to this channel. So I'm not going to post videos just so that I can slam up videos every week like clockwork just because. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I want to feel like I have pertinent content when I do make a video. And I don't always feel like sharing, or I can't think of exactly what I think you guys would find interesting or find valuable, you know? I mean, I've got a lot of things I'd like to share, but I'm not sure if half of that would even interest anybody. So that's kind of my dilemma. In the winter, I suffer from seasonal depression, especially in the winter. That is the worst time of the year for me with depression. So I'm not always feeling like I want to get on the camera and talk to anybody. I'm just binge watching all the channels that I belong to. And I'm watching all of you that are content makers. And you'll see that I respond on different people's channels somewhat regularly. I'm not going to say every video I respond, but somewhat regularly. I visit and support and try to support other witchy channels. And that's basically the time of the year is winter when I do that. It's not that I'll never make videos and I want you to ditch my channel and not stick with me, because, you know, I would like to have people that I can share my life with and how I do my Christian witchiness. And sometimes I just want to get on here and just talk and visit and share my perspective on different topics. And I'd like to know that people are at least watching 80-85% of the video. Otherwise, it's not worth me taking the time and the effort to make a video, right? How would you feel? That's all I'm saying. Does that mean you have to watch every video of mine from start to finish? No, not at all. But if most of my videos are only getting watched 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes out of a 15-20 minute video, it just, you kind of lose the flavor of wanting to come on and make videos, because it's just not worth it. So in order to support your witchy channels that you do like, or that they do have at least 50% content on their channel that you enjoy, please try to watch at least 80-85% of the video before you ditch it. Please take time to give a thumbs up. Please take time to comment and just say thanks for the video. You don't have to give like a paragraph if you don't want. But this inspires content makers to continue spending hours of videotaping and then hours of editing that videotape, and hours more of trying to put in little special effects or music to make it more enjoyable for you, the viewer. Not asking for anything else. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for anything. Just show me the courtesy of watching most of the video if you can't watch from start to finish because you've got limited time, right? Because we all are busy. Excuse me. We all have lives. We all have day-to-day problems. We all have responsibilities. We all have, you know, domestic duties to do, family duties to our family. I get it. I totally get it. But it just makes it feel worth it, and it inspires me to do videos more often if people are watching most of the videos and people are responding and giving my channel a thumbs up. That inspires me. And just keep in mind, like I said, in the winter is very difficult for me. I'm very depressed in the winter, and I've been this way for a very long time. I mean, ever since I can possibly even think back to grade school. In the winter is always the most difficult season for me. Now, once spring, summer, and fall get here, I'm all revved up. I'm all jacked up on energy and ideas and creativity and, you know, things like that. Because getting sun and being outside every day and having the breeze blow in my hair, it really helps my soul. And it helps to inspire me to want to show and do more things because I'm more active. In the wintertime, I typically don't go out much. It's too cold. It's too crappy out. It's gray. It's gloomy. And it just kind of zaps the energy out of me. So that's to answer that viewer's question and anyone else that may have been thinking or asking that. Okay. If you go to Witchy Hocus Pocus the channel. You will see videos and community and playlists. Click on the playlist button. Anytime that I find something on YouTube that I think is pertinent to a Christian witch for further growth, or something just to make you go, and think about for a moment, I add it to a playlist. I have favorite music, witchy music, and Ireland, and Celtic, and Scottish, and all kinds of music that inspire me or that I use while doing workings. I put it in that playlist. I have my favorite witchy video playlist. I have a playlist for further growth, which can be shadow work videos, meaning, you know, getting over junk, getting over gunk. Like I've told you guys before, Lisa Romano, and there's other ones I've added to that. There's also people that have died and been brought back to life, and they're giving their testimonials to what they saw on the other side. There's philosophers, Alan Watts, he's a good one. Buddha, Dalai Lama, I've added that in there. So there's other resources, excuse me, you know, that I've listed. If you ever have a question or suggestions on a topic of a video that you would like me to cover or show, if I do it or use it in my practice, if I could do a video on it, click on Community and post a comment under the Community tab. I do check that Community tab occasionally. You can go there if you don't want to post it under a general video. You want it to be just a little bit more private. I've also given my email in a couple of my other videos. One of them is the contest that I gave, the giveaway. I have my email listed under that video. So if you want it to be private, just email me. Right there's my email. Then nobody can see what you've emailed me. I'm not going to share your name ever. I don't do that. And you can email me and ask me questions, give me suggestions on video topics that you think other witches would be interested in. And so that's basically the gist of this video. It's just to let you know that in the wintertime I'm not going to probably post tons of videos like I do the rest of the year. I just don't feel up to it, you know, and I can only be me. I'm not perfect. I'm not superhuman. I'm just an average, simple woman that's sharing her life as a Christian witch. And some of my hobbies, some of the things I'm good at. Sometimes I want to talk about things that aren't always happy and joy, because I'm not always a happy, joy person. That's not who I am. I'm not always doom and gloom. I'm not. Sometimes I'm just neutral. I'm not super happy, and I'm not depressed. I'm just kind of in the middle, you know. But there's topics in life I'd love to discuss on this channel. But I just don't feel compelled when nobody wants to watch the videos, or only 3 minutes of it, because it takes me hours to get a video ready to post for YouTube. So that's the gist, and I'll see you in my next video, and I hope that you watched this from beginning to end. And if you did, thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for being part of my YouTube family. Blessings. Bye, guys.